Hi. Purple Scarlet Topaz, hashtag find the answer to cancer. In my last video, we talked about opposites. And I told you I wanted to share with you my thoughts on the heart-brain connection. Okay? And I guess, like I said, I'm trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together. And so I'm sharing with you basically sort of what gives me confidence that we can find the answer to cancer, but it's going to take us basically expanding our understanding of things and how they work, and asking questions. Okay, so I looked at the heart. A lot of times the heart is referred to as where the feelings come from, even the Bible, it talks about the heart. We know Cupid and love and all of that has to do with the heart. Okay, but the heart, and even in the Bible, it talks about the heart being like the seat of motivation. It talks about guarding your heart and things like that. So I said, but the heart is just an organ. It's just an organ like all the other stuff. So what is it about the heart? The brain. We know the brain is the master computer. The brain makes the heart work. So what is it? So anyway, I had to look up some information to try to find out if what I was thinking could possibly be somewhat correct, if I was sort of on the right path. And to my surprise, I was on the right path. Okay, I looked up there's this what is it? Philosophical Transactions, the Royal Society A, and it's about, oh no, I must have wrote that somewhere else, the name of the article. But what I will try and do is put the article in the description. Okay, I'm trying to get used to the YouTube thing, but even if you're on Facebook, okay. So anyway, what I did was I tried to find out what parts of the brain either control the heart or have anything to do with the heart. Okay, so there are several parts of the brain that directly affect the heart. Okay, and there's one, let me see, insular cortex, medial prefrontal cortex, the amygdala, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Okay, so those are the parts that have to do with the brain and the heart. Okay, and then some of these things create a circuit. Okay, the central, hold on, the insulated, okay, the core central nucleus of the, okay, no, that's not it. Okay, I think that I have some of this stuff in my other notes. Okay, the cortico strictal pallidal circuit. They create a circuit in the brain which has to do with the heart. Okay, and the reason I wanted to know about that is because what is it about the heart? See, with the heart, like I said, it's basically just an organ, but the brain, these parts of the brain, okay, basically directly have a direct impact on the heart. Okay, they have a direct impact on the heart. Because see, what it is, just like with finding the answer to cancer, what we have to understand is that basically our bodies consist of many different systems working together. And even from what I learned in this article, it creates a circuit. So there's different circuits, different systems that are working in our bodies. Okay, so when we look at the heart and how the brain, certain parts of the brain are directly overseeing or have a direct impact on the heart, and it has to do with our emotions and our feelings and things like that. Okay, it's just like, because I think what we want to understand is that everything in our bodies, there's a chemical reaction going on. There's a process that is going on, and a lot of it has to do with chemicals that are in our body. Okay, it's just like with, what is that? Is it cortisol or cortisone? Cortisol is a chemical that is released in the brain when we're under stress. And it can build up in the body, which they say contributes to belly fat. I don't know. That's what they say. See, I got to check that out too. But that's what they say. Okay, it's a result of when we're under too much stress, the body can release cortisol, and it can build up and it can cause belly fat, which in turn, there's another reaction to that cortisol. Obviously, it becomes toxic and it makes, like I said, belly fat, which can in turn lead to other problems with other organs in the body. Okay, not just your belly. Okay, so also, let's say with other things like anger, okay, with anger and love, okay. Now, everything we do basically has a chemical reaction to it. Or even like adrenaline. Let's say adrenaline, when we get excited or in different situations, the body releases adrenaline to help us do what we have to do, whether it's if we have to run, adrenaline is released. But what I also learned when I read this article is that it's sort of like, a lot of things are sort of like a recipe. Okay, everyone has, let's say, everyone has chicken, okay? But it's how it's cooked, how it's seasoned that makes the difference in the taste. Okay, and so it's the same thing with us. Okay, the things that go on in the body basically have different recipes. Okay, and just like with anger, there's a recipe for that. There's a recipe for that. And what happens, and I'm just using that as an example because I think I can explain it okay, is that when let's say people have, you got to go to anger management because you don't know how to control your anger. Okay, basically what it is you are actually learning how to control your brain. Or because the brain, no, I can't say it like that. Because the brain basically puts together whatever so that we can do whatever it is we want to do. Okay, so let's say when you see a person, they're angry, and then they just get angrier and angrier and angrier. Okay, that's what you're seeing is a chemical reaction. Okay, what you're seeing is their brain releasing more and more of whatever it releases so that they can go ahead and be angry. Okay, and with certain things, it makes it easier. Okay, if you're always getting mad, always angry, then basically it makes it easier and easier for the brain to release those chemicals and proteins, whatever it takes, so that you can be angry. Okay, so I find that interesting as it relates to cancer, because with cancer, we know that many things can play its part. Cancer can be, what do you call it? Biological? No. But it can be the result of different things. It can be the result of a toxic environmental. It can be a result of different things. It's not just one thing. But it's all because of how the body reacts to the chemicals. Everything has a chemical reaction in our bodies because basically we're made of chemicals. Okay, different things and how they interact with one another. Just like if you take baking soda and vinegar. If you take baking soda and vinegar, you're going to see a reaction. Okay, so something like that. I'm not saying just like that, but we have reactions. Our body reacts to different things. So when I talk about the heart and the brain, okay, so it's not just like the physical heart that we feel love, and it's related to love or hate or those emotions, okay, but it has to do with where those parts of the brain that are connected to the heart. Get what I'm saying? You understand? It's connected. That's the connection, okay, with the heart. The connection with the heart, of course, is the brain, because the brain is the brain is the core of everything. So when we're told, like in the Bible, when it says guard your heart, the heart can be treacherous. It's what it's also talking about is this part of the brain, because this circuit, these things that make up and are directly related to the heart can clearly have an impact on the heart and on us. Okay? And I don't know if certain parts of the brain that are involved are actually, a lot of them are actually the closest to the heart. It comes from the bottom part of the brain. So those are just things that I look at so that I can understand and basically continue to put this puzzle together. So it helps to understand not just one thing. Okay, I could sit down and try and study everything about cancer. Okay, cancer cells. But in order to understand the cancer cells, I may need to understand other things as well, and recognize that things work a certain way for a reason. Okay? There is a reason that cancer cells don't go through the same process of apoptosis like normal cells. There is a reason for that. Don't tell me you don't know. Don't tell me it's a mystery. Don't tell me that cancer is tricky. It tricks you, it tricks us, it tricks the cells. Don't tell me that. Ain't no trick. It ain't no trick. Ain't no trick. Sorry. That's not the answer. That's not the answer. So anyway, I hope that this helps you to understand a little more about my process and how I'm putting the pieces together. Eventually, I'd like to get a microscope so that I can see or look at the actual cells some kind of way. I don't know, maybe, I don't know, something. Because, yeah, I look at them on the, how do you say, in pictures, but it's not the same as really seeing it under a microscope. But I'm sure I probably can find some kind of something that maybe like a video that will show me the actual cells under a microscope. I can probably do that for now. Okay, so thank you for tuning in to Purple Scarlet Topaz, Find the Answer to Cancer. Thank you. I hope you maybe share my video and subscribe. I'm saying please subscribe because you know what? I look at videos on YouTube and social media, because I might use this video on Facebook too. And that's what everyone has to do. I mean, that's what you do. Please subscribe to my channel. Please press that like button. Anyway, take care and hope to see you soon. Bye.